Fred Okengo Matiang'I, a name that commands both admiration and controversy in equal measure. From the dusty hills of Borabu in Nyamira County to the highest echelons of Kenyan public service, his life story is one of discipline, determination, and duty. This is the story of the man many called Mr. Fix-It. Fred Matiang'I was born on April 22, 1968 in Nyamira County, within Kisii region of Western Kenya. He grew up in Borabu constituency in a deep religious and disciplined household. Raised in a modest rural environment, he was instilled with strong Christian values and a work ethic that will shape the rest of his life. He attended Kabonyoro Primary and later Kisii High School, where he was known for his strict discipline. Friends and teachers recall him as a serious, focused student who didn't tolerate disorder. Even in high school, he displayed leadership traits and wasn't afraid to enforce rules. After completing high school, Matiangi enrolled at Kenyatta University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in education. His passion of language and communication led him to pursue master's degree in English. Later, he will earn a PhD in communication and comparative literature from the University of Nairobi. But Fred was more than an academic. He had a vision of leadership. He began lecturing at Egerton University and the University of Nairobi, shaping minds in literature and communication. He later worked as a consultant and governance expert with the State University of New York, where he advised parliamentarians and policymakers in Eastern Africa. In 2013, Fred Matiang'I was appointed by the President Uhuru Kenyatta as a Cabinet Secretary for Information, Communication and Technology. It was the first sign that he was being groomed for bigger roles. At the ICT Ministry, he spearheaded Kenya's digital migration, enhancing access to digital TV and improving e-government services. His no-nonsense style earned him respect among civil servants and criticism from those resistant to reform. His breakthrough came in 2015 when he was moved to the Ministry of Education following a national scandal involving leaked exam papers. There, he enforced strict measures to end rampant cheating. National exams were administered under tight security. The Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education results were released just weeks after exams ended, a feat previously unthinkable. In 2017, following the sudden death of Interior Cabinet Secretary Joseph Ngaizeri, Fred Matiang'I was appointed to act in the position. Later, he was formally confirmed. It was here that he earned his fiercest reputation. Under his watch, security operations intensified. He ordered police crackdowns, deportations, and controversial arrests. He was at the center of the government's controversial media shutdown in early 2018 during the swearing-in of opposition leader Raila Odinga. He was lauded for bringing order, but critics accused him of authoritarianism. To his supporters, he was restoring sanity. To his critics, he was a hardliner, stifling dissent. While his public life has been anything but quiet, Fred Matiang'I has kept his family out of the limelight. He is married to Margaret Matiang'I, a private individual who has largely stayed away from politics and media. Together, they have 2 children, a son and a daughter. In 2022, Fred Matiang'i's son got married in a private ceremony attended by close friends and family. In December 2024, his daughter Wendy Bochere Okongo tied the knot in a highly publicized wedding attended by prominent national figures, including former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Despite his tough public image, Matiang'i is a committed family man. Those close to him say he enjoys fellowship at church, participates in local investment groups, and remains actively involved in his estate's community matters. Over the years, Fred Matiang'i has been described as one of the most effective cabinet secretaries in Kenya's recent history. He is praised for his results-driven approach, attention to detail, and relentless follow-through. But his methods have also sparked criticism. Journalists have accused him of intimidation. Activists say he silenced dissent. Legal experts have raised questions about the legality of some of his actions, including deportations and detentions. For every Kenyan who praises him as a patriot, another raises concern about his approach to law enforcement. He embodies both the discipline of a reformer and the aggression of an enforcer. Away from politics, Matiang'i has remained closely connected to his Kisii roots. In 2021, he built a house for a widow in Kisii, a quiet gesture that spoke volumes. He has supported schools, churches, and local initiatives throughout Nyamira and Kisii counties. In 2022, he was honored as a Luo leader in Nyakach, symbolizing regional unity and mutual respect among communities. His influence, it seems, goes beyond his title. In early 2025, Fred Matiang'i declared his intention to run for president in the 2027 elections. With support from segments of civil society, business leaders, and political allies in Kisii and Nyamira, he has already hired international consultants to manage his campaign. Whether he becomes the 5th president of Kenya or not, his impact is undeniable. He has left a mark on nearly every ministry he has touched and reshaped how Kenyans think about public service. Fred Matiang'i is a man of paradox, firm but fair, private yet powerful, respected and feared. His story is far from over. The next chapter, perhaps, is just beginning.